I know that for you to call me to talk about tahajjud, it is Allah
Nah.
that is guiding you to do that. But you may not understand. It is not something that you contract. That I get this problem, let me do it. No, God does not work like that. He wants you to use your mouth to tell him what you want, and he will answer you if you are sincere Islamically.
So moving forward, for people who genuinely want to get themselves integrated into this tahajjud process as a means of earning Allah's piety and also becoming uplifted spiritually, what are the practical steps they can take?
Well, if you want to, well, I think first of all, we should be a seeker of knowledge. You understand? We should be. I think your name is knowledge for hedge.
Yeah.
Knowledge gives hedge a lot. If you know what you want, you know when you don't know something, ask people who know. And you see, in the time of the prophets, and even all the prophets, you understand, they always go and teach people. And in the time of prophet, you see people traveling from cities to cities just to listen to what the prophet had to say. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you grow spiritually in this deen, you begin to long to get accustomed to other things that will also be of advantage to you. I will tell you that the practice of tahajjud, I always give you this statistics that out of 10, it is difficult to get 9 that can run tahajjud consistently without missing for 1 year.
But why is that so?
Shaitan is also on ground. He has said that he will strive to always dissuade man from what will make man gain al-Jannah. And since when he mentioned that he has been steadfast, even though human beings are not, he has been steadfast. This is Shaitan talking. You understand? It is only in the case of somebody like Ayub alayhi salam that Shaitan found it very difficult. It find it very difficult to the extent that, why it will be difficult? Because two tools are used by the prophet of God. 2 tools are used by them. 1 is tahajjud. 2 is fasting.
Interesting. Tahajjud and then fasting.
And if you see these 2 things, if you are not sincere, you can't do them. Especially, if you say fasting in Ramadan, it is a collective exercise,
so it could be a lot easier.
It can be very easy. But outside Ramadan, doing it alone by yourself,
without compulsion,
without somebody forcing you to do it, no, it's not easy, my brother. It is not easy to run that for a year consistently. When I talk about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, Allah say, I like. He said he likes 2 types of things. 1, the salat of Dawood and the fasting of Dawood.
Subhanallah.
What does he do? Dawood will sleep for some part of the night, use the 3rd to pray salat, and sleep again for the 6th part of the night. You understand?
Yeah.
That is what he does. You understand? And also, this is the man that will fast for 1 day, take break for the other day, and fast the other day. Okay, if for somebody that is doing this, how do you think that to pray 5 days salat, 5 daily salat is difficult for? How do you want to hedge up with him? How do you want to catch up with him? And you are praying for paradise. He is also praying for paradise. Yeah. How? I don't know, but maybe because we have a varying degree of paradise. Maybe you are praying for the lower one and he's working for the higher one. But outside that, they are working hard. The prophets work hard, not because they want to be in paradise or the best of paradise, but because they have been ordered to do all these things by Allah. And that is what is difficult for us to do.
And we also have that same injunction from Allah.
Of course, it's in the book. It's in the book. Some of us don't even read the book. So how will you know what is there? So if you for you to be able to get yourself accustomed to this thing, seek for knowledge. Inside the book, you see all these things. And if you are one of those Allah wants to favor, you may see all these things and begin to pick them
Okay.
one after the other. You see salat, you try it. Salat, yes, you try it, you hold it. You see fasting, you try it, you hold it. You see tahajjud, you try it, you hold it. So for some persons, they pray, their salat, 5 daily salat may not be complete. For some persons, their 5 daily salats are complete. They do salat dua, they do tahajjud, they do salat tasbih. You understand? They do all those things. They give charity. They fast. You understand? How do you want Allah to put you in the same realm with that person? When from the story I deviated from the story of Ayub, when Shaitan took permission from Allah, you understand, that I'm going to try your servant. And he said, who? He said, Ayub. Ayub. He said, okay. He said, Ayub. He said, you can go. You are seeking for permission. Go. He called him back again. He said, come. He said, but that man will not fall. Why will Allah call him back and say that man will not fall? And when Shaitan went, when he went to Ayub, he started the work. He tried and tried and tried. He was failing. This is not the kind of fitna we see here. This is Shaitan himself. Shaitan himself taking his
executing all the plans.
You imagine taking his followers, the shayatins along, say, let's go and worry this man. And when they tried and tried and tried, you know what the shayatin said? The shayatin said, Oga, why was Adam easy for you? This man for great father, grandfather. Why was he easy for you? And this boy, this man now is difficult. It's spiritual matter. You understand? Where Allah told us that there are some extents that you will so do worship. Get yourself accustomed to worship. That if you look, it is not you, it's Allah. If you touch, it is not you, it is Allah. If you speak, it is not you, it is Allah. Let me ask you one question. Do you know that? I told you, I said Allah spoke to Musa directly.
Yes.
Are you aware of that?
Yes.
You see that inside the Quran?
Yes.
Good. Do you know that Allah still communicates with us? With us, we now.
Till this day.
Till tomorrow, Allah still communicates with his people. Oh, you want to tell me that Allah, there are no righteous people on earth? There are righteous people that are following the footsteps of our great forefather, the prophet, the companion, and people like that. We do all those prayers. There are people who follow their footsteps. They are there. Allah communicates with them directly. You understand? Sometimes, let me also tell you this. Allah can communicate. You may be 5 years discussing. Allah can communicate from one person to you. What will make you understand? What will make you detect that statement is spiritual upliftment. What that you get from tahajjud. You understand? No. So there are a lot of things, a lot of benefits. If people who are not offering tahajjud know the benefit, the favor that goes with tahajjud, in fact, they will not mix it. They will not miss it.
So let's talk about some of the favors. Perhaps that might create some level of interest and seriousness, extra level of seriousness in the minds of our viewers, hopefully to, take that step of courage and make regular tahajjud. So if you can talk about some of the benefits that comes with tahajjud.
Well, in this life, all of us, we are human and we face different challenges. Time after time and again, we face challenges and all that. Presently, we see the economy is very, very challenging.
Yeah.
There are some people that they don't think of economic challenges. They just get on with their life. You understand? And according to Allah, Allah says if you hold him very strongly, he will make a way for you.
Absolutely.
Out of whatever difficulty you are facing. That is one aspect of that. There are some people, they so believe in Allah. They are not deceiving themselves. Because if you are deceiving yourself, Allah knows. Allah will not attend to you. They so believe in Allah that whatever they want, Allah will give them. And Allah answers their prayers. He gives them whatever. Look, some people will tell Allah, this is. I want Toyota Camry. Allah will not give them Mercedes, but will give them Toyota Camry. You understand? These are some of these favors. Sometimes you queue up for some things and you are struggling to get through the queue to get what you want. Somebody you know will say, Abdul Rahman Abeg, you dey here, what you dey find? Why you? I'm looking for this. Come now, my person the door will take you. Go, you get that thing easily. There was one time I was looking for something far away, Osun State, and you know what I observed there?
No.
I got to that place on a weekend, Saturday specifically, to meet the person Monday morning. It's, in one of these government buildings. I met some people there, one old man and his son there. You know what they said?
No.
I got there and they say, I said, this is what I wanted from this council. And they said, okay, thank God the honorables around that is in charge of that thing. The man, do you know the old man told? The old man say they have been coming for this same thing for like 3 weeks, coming from Benin to Oshu, to see whether they will meet that man. Say they have not been able to. That I should count myself lucky. But sometimes it is not that thing. It is. Why will you go at that time that the man is around?
Exactly.
Why did you go 3 weeks when
everybody were going and it wasn't working out?
So in all this way, all these things that we see, Allah makes way for you. He guides your movement. You understand? He guides your speech. You understand? So there are, and not only when you practice tahajjud, it is not just tahajjud. Don't just focus on the mechanical aspect. Also look at the prerequisite, the other things, like that's the other factors that can give you a very sound favor from your tahajjud. That is that what Islam say avoid, you must avoid them. Things like maybe alcoholism, fornication, cheating, and maybe all forms of, in the white man will call them debauchery, profligacy, as bad things in the society. Don't think of pulling somebody down. Pray for people so that yours will be good too.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when you don't have you feelings against people.
I think that's a very good point to highlight.
Yes. When you hear the progress of Idris Abdulrahim, be joyous,
Be excited,
be happy. Pray for him to grow beyond that. You understand? They always preach to us, our malams always tell us that when you pray for others, the angel pray for you. Do we exploit all those avenues? Is it that when they tell you Abdurrahim achieve this, achieve that, you say, why Abdurrahim? Why not me? That is very wrong. No matter your condition, wish people well. You understand? Don't pull anybody down. You understand? By so doing, they say when you lift people, you are lifting yourself.
Exactly.
Abi?
Yeah, exactly.
So that is a logic in this matter. You understand? So when you say you pray tahajjud and your behavior is not in consonance, that you are just wasting your time. You understand? It's better for you to go and sleep instead of you understand? All those
just getting involved in the physical movements,
the mechanical aspect, and you wasting your time for you to sleep. The doctor says we should sleep 8 hours a day. Just better go and sleep 8 hours. For those investing some part of the diet, they know what they want to get. When the doctor says sleep 8 hours to get good sleep, to maintain good health.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
If I break my own to say, Allah said I should do this, so I will do it. Allah will help me. Allah will help me
to also optimize your health.
My health.
Even when it looks like you're compromising it by not getting enough.
Of course. Sleep. So I have that understanding. I have that conviction. That Allah will help me in that regard.
Exactly. And then we've also seen clear evidences over the years to buttress what you have just said now. Okay. People who are always in that absolute servitude to Allah, you find them being in the best state of health. And then for those who are not in that realm, sometimes you find their health failing. But ultimately, we ask Allah Azza to continue to give us very, very good health moving forward.
Yeah. And also, let me add also that Allah also tell us that when you pray the tahajjud, and you don't even sleep after that tahajjud, your day is active.
Yes. Very correct.
You are active and your day is
very,
active.
Very correct.
That's why how do you even measure this up? That the companions of the prophet, they fight in the day and they engage in tahajjud in
At
the
night.
At night, and they still go out.
I'm sure a lot of our viewers can relate, because if we take this to the period of Ramadan,
Yeah.
you know, when you wake up and do all of those cooking and eating, if the following morning is usually very active.
Very active.
I think this is a very relatable
Exactly.
scenario
Very
we can
correct.
use. It's very, very active.
Yeah.
So still talking about the tahajjud, I don't know if you can give us, like, maybe share some personal experiences, you know, that you have encountered over time in line with tahajjud.
Well,
If it's okay by you.
well, for tahajjud, you know, I don't like. I know that for you to call me to talk about tahajjud, it is Allah, that is guiding you to do that. But you may not understand. You may not understand. You know, if you want to appoint a minister for the work of agric, it is good you pick somebody that understands the work of
agricultural practices.
You understand. Well, I think when you said so, when I got this information, I was wondering, oh, did Allah tell him anything? How come? You understand?